What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
Yes, it's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I am Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm oxytocin, and it's always going down.
Yeah, what's going on, Oxytos?
Hello, Intro Picks. How are you?
Oh, you're from a different country now. Yeah, okay. We see you, mate. We see. We see you, mate. We always knew
Put
you.
on your glasses.
What's going on, Oxytos?
Not much, man. You know, I'm chilling. I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. I'm alive. I'm blessed. All is well in the neighborhood. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You don't look good.
That's a damn lie. Find the lie. Found it. Okay. Yeah. But I'm glad you're doing good. So everything in your life is going okay.
All right.
I mean, we're trying to get a little nosy. So what's been going on?
No.
Oh.
No, just, I just been in Manassas. So there's why do I keep saying that I can't stop?
That damn commercial that we all keep hearing, yo.
No, but all is well, like I said, in the neighborhood. How are you?
I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Your hair,
I'm trying to grow my little mustache. You know, it's hard growing a beard out here these days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to get my grown man on, so I'm trying to grow my beard the way that I want it, the way that I like it. So I'm getting all my tea tree oil, all my moisturizer, my beard butter, everything, so that I can grow this and have it nice. This the year of the beards and shit. So
Okay.
I'm trying to make that happen.
All right. So we definitely have some good news for you all. To let you know, we have locked in a venue for Drinks and Conversation 10. So that's some big news.
That's some big news.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what's hot.
And I really like this venue. Okay.
He's obsessed with this venue.
Yeah, this is the venue that we've been wanting to get.
That he's been wanting to get. Absolutely. He's been obsessed.
You haven't been wanting to get it?
I liked it, but I mean, you were sold.
I mean, I was sold. I was sold. I said we need to have drinks and conversations here.
And we're having it
there. That's how we're going to do
it. That's what's up. So y'all be sure. We are going to release the date. When is it? Next week? I think we're releasing it April 1st, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to release the date. Flyer.
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
Now the fact that we doing a new venue, y'all, like this time, it's not gonna be free, but we are adding a lot of things to the event, and we got something special for y'all as well.
Absolutely.
Like we celebrating our 10th one.
It's gonna be affordable, So come out and have a good time.
You got it. You got it. Well, you don't have to pay for parking now, so you know what I'm saying, which is a good thing.
Absolutely,
so we like that.
We looked out. Okay, my jacket is zipped way too high, like literally choking myself.
Okay,
oh my
who did that?
So, I just
we're just trying to figure out who did it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
Don't worry about it.
Somebody else? Let me find out, y'all. It's been a little minute since the event, so
What? No.
Anyway, you got something to tell us?
I don't have nothing to tell anybody. I just been over in Manassas, and then
you ain't never been to Manassas.
Yes, I have been to Manassas. Yes, I have.
All right. So.
Anywho, yes, but I'm so excited that we have a date locked in. This event is gonna be super dope. We always go bigger. We always go better. So,
yes.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm excited, and we got a couple months from the event, and we giving y'all time. You know what I'm saying, to get everything in order. Because this one we get nasty on this one. I just want to have one event where we get nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get too nasty, but as a Scorpio, we're gonna get a little nasty.
Why are you such a freak?
Listen, it's in a Scorpio's nature.
You just want to pop. You want to bust it down.
Bust it down, Tatiana.
Bust it down. I like to see you bust it.
Look, hey.
So
everybody a freak. Everybody's a freak, Oxytocin.
Okay.
People have
some
their freakish way.
Everybody is a freak, I agree, but there's some people that are a lot freakier than others.
I feel like people just haven't pulled. Some people, some people are. They can easily find the energy within, and some people it take a little bit longer to find, or somebody to bring it.
Maybe. So tell me, on the scale of 1 to 10, from 1 being not freaky and 10 being freaky as fuck, where do you fall on the freaky scale?
I'm like a good 8.
Okay.
Like I ain't gonna say that I'm like 9, 10, cause some stuff I'll be like, well, but I'm a good 8. 8 is good shit. Fuck. If you
so
maybe once I grow a little
tell
older.
Me the stuff that's like no. Just give me one example of a no.
I can't give you an example of a no.
You just told me some stuff. So what is some stuff?
Some stuff like just like crazy stuff. I don't know, like something that. Listen. Call 1-800. And we'll let you know. If you really want to know.
That's how you know he's like hella freaky. He doesn't even want to say what it is, but
no, we can't do that.
With your freaky ass, freaky self.
Well, sometimes you got to be a little freaky. Everybody's freaky. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's true. I agree. There's just levels to the freaky DK.
What about you? Because you asking the questions
I'm 0.
over here.
I'm not freaky at all.
That's a damn lie.
I'm not.
Okay, why?
Because I don't got the time.
Okay. Trash? Is it trash? So you must say, okay. We go. Listen.
I'm just not freaky. Let me say I'm not freaky right now.
Yes, you are. You've had sex before. Don't just because you in your celibacy and everything like that. You've had sex before. You.
Okay, no, that was like so basic.
It was so basic, so young.
Yeah, so basic.
So basically, you haven't learned anything.
And that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Next subject.
And that book has closed. That book has closed.
All right, that book has closed.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move past. We're gonna move past that. We're gonna move past that.
What are we moving on to? Let's talk about shit you're not supposed to say. Have you ever had a moment where you just put your foot in your mouth?
Yes. I've had plenty. Plenty.
You do. You have.
I mean, sometimes, especially when you got a little bit of alcohol in you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think so.
But what about when you don't have any alcohol in you? When you're just boarding a flight or you're at the airport. What do you say about that?
I mean, if you're boarding a flight, you're at the airport, and you're saying racially profiling things.
Racially profiling
things. Okay. It's a new word. We make up new words every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But you get my drift. Then it is a problem. Like JessHilarious. I like JessHilarious.
What happened with Jess? Tell me about that.
So JessHilarious was boarding a flight, and she wound up, taking, I guess, an Instagram story of, 2 quote unquote Muslims or silk. And she basically, in a sense, was like where you going? She's afraid for her life type of situation. And listen, people didn't like that. She received a lot of backlash regarding to that. And in the beginning, she was like, man, fuck y'all. I was scared. They got put off. We all had to get off the flight. And when I got back on the flight, those people weren't there. So it could have been something. So she was basically saying that, but she wound up coming up apologizing and, saying stuff like that. But, I don't know. Look, I like JessHilarious, okay? I do. I really do. And I feel like it was a mistake. And I feel like the joke was a little bit funny in the context of it. But at the end of the day, you have a big following. You have a lot of people that watch you. Those type of jokes, you know what I'm saying? You can't you know, you're gonna get what you get. You know, what do you think?
I just think, no one is above making a mistake, and I think for her and for what she does and for her brand, this was definitely a mistake.
Okay.
But all you can do after you make a mistake is apologize, which is what she did. I mean, what else do you want her to do? But I think she really needs to kind of think before she speaks. She has to realize the platform that she has and the power that she has and the amount of people that she'll reach. And even though she might not be able to reach that, I mean, she has a lot of followers, so she's reaching a lot of people. But once it goes viral, it's just reaching way more people than I think she ever even thought of.
Yeah.
So her Instagram account is more than even her followers. When she start getting into retweeting and going viral,
Because you think
you
about
just don't want that image of you to be portrayed and shared, especially when it's not who you really are.
Right.
She seems fun. She seems like she likes to make jokes. We just got to remember that, she's not always hilarious, and that's what.
And that's true. And the thing about it is, you got to also think when you put content out there. Yeah, she got 4 million followers, but then it gets retweeted by the Shade Room. They got 15 million followers, and then you got news and bloggers that have other millions of followers. So
and you reaching people that's outside even your brand.
Of your brand.
Yeah, and that's probably the first time they've ever heard of who you are. So you don't want it to be something negative. You know what I mean? You just gotta be very careful.
How we can get on
navigating social. I hate
what
you.
we gotta do? I gotta racially
social media is it's serious. My daughter, she's a student athlete, and they were talking to the kids about being very careful about what you put on social media, how you represent yourself, that there are students who lost scholarships, because of their social media or because of what it portrays or how it makes them look when it's not really them. So be very, very careful about what you post online. And if that doesn't work, just say you were hacked and then delete everything.
Yeah. I always say you gotta.
Oh my gosh, I was hacked. Nobody hacked your ass.
No, people do be hacking.
True.
But you do have to be careful of what you post online.
Absolutely. Public opinion is
it's crazy. And you have to understand that you have the real world and you have the online world. You have the social media world, and they not so forgiving. Sometimes they are, but you have to be able to harness that power, like she said. Like she's a new celebrity.
Yeah, and
so,
yeah.
Now,
she said when she read her statement or put out her statement, she said, "I don't have no publicist." She may want to get a publicist. That may be something that she may be interested in, because you think of these stars back in the day, they had a lot of people coaching them and helping them and just, your image and what you should say. And now it's not like that.
Well, I think she wants to keep that same connection with the creativity, though.
But
you don't want to have to run everything.
Because now you got people thinking you're a racist and you're a bigot. So you got to be careful. There's pros and cons to everything.
That's true, but I feel like if you really follow her and you know her, you know that she's not really like that.
But that's the thing. When we get into retweets, people don't know her. This is the first impression that they're getting of her, and it's not good.
That's true.
It's not good. Which can ruin your brand. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, what you think about her ex-boyfriend, Chris, now? He's been in the media a little bit.
I don't even know why he's in the media. Why are we even... I don't even know why.
Because you know what, damn it, you're not going to use Chris, and then you're going to just toss him to the side like a piranha fish out here in the ocean.
Look, honestly, no shade towards Chris. I'm just I just don't even understand why he's even a factor. Why are we talking about him?
What you mean?
Why did
he was with this girl from the come
up. And the relationship is over.
And the relationship is over. Yes, we understand that, but damn.
Damn what? Aren't you? You move on. That's what people do. I don't understand. They're no longer
I mean, he could be
item.
a little mad. He could be a little jealous.
I mean, that's fine, but be jealous.
He could be a little mad. He could be a little jealous.
I just didn't know, is he putting out content?
Nah, fuck that. If you done came up and we done came up together, I done held you down, and now you got sitcoms and shit doing your shit. No, fuck that. I'm gonna be good even after we fucking break up, which means that if I got a beef with you for dollars, I'm gonna beef with you for dollars. You know I'm broke any goddamn way. So therefore, I'm gonna beef with you for dollars. Put my name up there because at the end of the day, we built this shit together.
Because y'all do anything for clout. That's what they say. Doing anything for clout.
Now, when you put in that sweat equity, listen. When Jess
sweat equity,
yes,
I like it, but no.
Listen, when Jess was with Chris, right? There was videos that she made humiliating this dude.
They was playing with each other.
And I know they was playing.
That was their relationship, the dynamic of their relationship.
But at the same time, like
what?
He used that at his expense on behalf of the brand, basically.
No.
Yeah. Because you're not gonna do that unless it's a betterment for the brand.
That's what he like. That's what.
That's not. So what man would like that? No man is gonna want like that.
And now it's done.
Okay.
Stick a fork in it.
All right, stick a fork in it, but still run me my check.
No, he allegedly
run me my popularity.
He allegedly stole money from her. So look, that's what I said. When a relationship
I don't think he stole no damn money from her.
You don't know if he stole money from her. So
how you steal? Why would you steal money from somebody that you've been in a relationship with?
Don't act like people don't do shit all the time. I don't even. What you mean? Why would you? People do. If people going to court for crazy stuff. So let's not act like I don't put anything past anyone. People are capable of doing anything. So let's not act all bougie and like you probably over there stealing from your girl. You know
I ain't stealing from no goddamn body. I don't give a damn what you say. I ain't stealing from nobody. But if you collectively make this bread,
let me tell y'all something.
We got to hear from him.
When the relationship is over, the relationship is over.
Well, how
do you your separate ways? Period.
It brings me to my next question.
You don't have no question.
I do.
You don't have no question.
How do you get over an ex? How do you get over an ex?
Well, I haven't had one. I don't know.
Okay, well, the ones that you did have.
So long ago, I can't remember.
Yeah, you can't remember now. But I know
you recently got out of a relationship. So how are you getting over your ex?
But the question is you.
No,
we talking about you.
Me.
I haven't got over it.
I'm
so
sorry,
therefore,
I don't have the tools to answer this question.
Okay, so you don't. Why you don't have the tools?
I don't have the tools. I lack the experience to answer.
Oh no, you don't lack the experience.
Let's take it back.
Do you want me to call the exes that you had? Because we can call them.
So
we can pull them up.
I
got their Facebook.
What is it going to take for you to begin the process to
Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you in general, okay?
No, I want to know
I'm going to say in general.
I want to know about you,
No,
sir. I want to know about you,
But we still don't know about you.
I want to know about you,
But we still don't know about you.
After you, sir.
Okay, listen. Let me tell y'all.
Yo.
All right. Listen, I feel like this. In order to get over the person that you recently was, one, you got to stop communication. All right? Period, point blank. Cease and desist. It got to be done. And that's it. And you got to go about your business. That's the hardest thing.
Don't go on their Instagram. Don't go on their Facebook. Delete their number out your phone. Don't call accidentally and say, oh, I butt dialed you. I didn't mean to stop it.
Have you?
Stop it. No. Or don't send a text and wrong text. Like don't just
No, the rules is different for men and for women.
Cut it off. Period.
The rules is different for men and for women.
Men act like, oh, I didn't know you was gonna be right here. Boy, you know this way I walk every day, B. Every day. Just cut it off. They do not exist. You know?
Flashback. Listen. The rules is different. The rules is different for men and women, I actually told you.
What's the rule? What's the rule? Tell me the rule for men and tell me the rule for women.
I told you the rule for men.
What is it?
We cease and desist. What's the rule for women?
And what's the rule for women?
Are we part of the same show tonight or what? What's the rule for women?
Ain't no rule. Move the fuck on is the rule. Move it on. Do what you gotta do to move on. That's it. I just went through a few for you. Don't do. I just went through a few. I mean, are we on the same show? You just heard me speak. Did you listen, my dude?
I don't know, Oxytocin. I don't know.
He out here acting like Chris. I don't know.
I don't know, Oxytocin. I don't know. We gonna go on through. We gonna go on through it because we don't know how you got over your exes. How did you get over your exes? Oh, you don't have no exes?
I don't have no exes.
Oh, okay. All right. On to the next one.
Until you tell me how you're going to move on from your recent situation.
I basically told you.
I know you're not over it, but what do you think it'll take for you to get over it?
What do you mean?
Or to start moving forward?
I told you generally what it takes to get over a relationship.
For you, what would it take?
What would it take for me?
For you.
Listen, what would it take
I'm listening.
The same thing.
Oh, okay.
The same thing it would take any man.
I don't know any man, but I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, I bet you don't know any man. Any man at all. So they say, quote unquote.
Yo, you know I am so excited.
About what?
Not really. I really want to see the movie Us. You know, it just came out in theaters.
Yes,
the Jordan Peele film with Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, and Winston
Lupita. You love me some Lupita.
I really want to see it, but I'm so scared. Like, how are you with horror films? Do you like horror films? Or not?
Yes, I love horror films.
What's the last horror film you saw?
What was the last horror film that I seen? I think Bird Box was like a more of
I saw
there's
Bird
no
Box.
such thing as horror anymore. I think it's more suspense. So like
Bird
Box was really good.
I wasn't scared.
That had me on the edge of my
Bird
seat.
Box. I wasn't scared.
You know, it was a really
the
good
trailer for this one, I don't think. Look, if I'm
scared?
watching TV at night and that trailer comes on, boom, power. I don't.
Why are you so scared?
I don't know. Help
You a scaredy cat?
I mean, no, I'm not. But that shit is scary. Scary. It really is. I'm not.
You're gonna be fine. Listen, I heard it was a good movie, and we're gonna go and check it out.
I gotta see that. I gotta see.
We're gonna go check it out. And Jordan Peele, right?
Yes,
he's gonna be hosting the Twilight Zone, the new version of the Twilight Zone, which I love because I'm a Twilight Zone fan. Okay. You know, I like the Twilight Zone. You know, that's my shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about Cam Newton since we on the subject a little bit of sobriety.
Sobriety?
Not sobriety.
Or, celibacy. I know you're celibate right now, correct?
Same thing.
Are you celibate right now?
Who the hell told you that?
I was asking.
Who told you that?
I asked.
Who said that?
Are you? Oh, so I take it as a yes. Okay.
Yes, I'm celibate, y'all.
That's what's up. Like, as he says he's celibate into the mic, he gives me this like weird cringy look. But I don't know what that means. I think he's lying.
Listen.
I think he's a liar. I think he's a liar. Why you lying?
I'm lying. I am lying. I'm not celibate.
Because guys move on like this. Psh. That's how quick you guys move on.
That's not true though. We honestly don't move on as quick. We do move on quick, but we still, after a certain amount of time, we just catch it later.
We just catch it later.
We just like, damn, I fucked up a good thing.
Do you feel like in your celibacy, or while you're not doing that particular thing, do you feel like you get enlightened in any other area of your life? No.
I feel like you have to do the thing often. You know, sex is like it's a stress reliever. It puts you in a different place. I feel like you gotta have sex. It's the natural course. It's the circle of life.
Yeah, but I don't think you're supposed to just be having like casual sex with multiple people. I think you're supposed to be. I said I don't think that's my opinion. It's not. It's just.
I mean, you don't have to have it with multiple people, but just having it in
regularly
on a regular basis.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. But I guess I don't know. I feel like without it, I'm more focused on like things that I have to do, stuff that I have to get done, whether it be work or the time that I allot to my child, or just doing things that I like to have fun. I think I get kind of.
But you know what? It's different for everybody.
That's true.
Some people, especially a lot of women, they get dumb when they get in love and they get a little piece of D, and it sometimes it's not beneficial for them. you know. But, you know, men, we're just programmed just a little bit different, and I feel like we can still do what we have to do and still be able to maintain a healthy lifestyle in that order.
Exactly. I mean, look, you can focus on your finances, and finances, like, it's a really big issue right now. You know what I mean? Just staying on top of your finances, even having finances. I'm thinking we should dedicate a whole show to just finance. Yeah.
You know, I got friends. You know what? We're going to do that.
Absolutely.
You know what? We're going to do finances because we need to talk about finances.
And be open with our finances. Yeah, and just see, like, you know, where are areas that we struggle? How can we get better? I mean, what are you doing that works for you? I think finances are something a lot of people don't talk about. Why do you think people don't talk about their finances?
I mean, because people are raised to not talk about their money. Like, you know, everybody has their own money, and it's sort of like a code of just mind your business, you know? But at the end of the day, it should be a lot more open on how to get money, how to generate money, how to manage your money at the end of the day. You know, I also feel like
so important. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I just feel like, you know, for me, coming from a household that, you know, it didn't teach me how to manage money. We just kind of got by. You know, it shortens your years, because the time that when you really learn about money and you really learn how to manage it,
the money done gone.
The money, not the money is done gone, but you're just later in life. You're in your 30s, you're in your 40s.
But I think that's a lot of opportunity missed to capitalize on the money earned. So that's what I mean when I say like, the opportunity, the money is gone.
That's what I'm saying. So like, yeah, the money's gone. Yeah. So it's like you could do that if you had the right tools to begin with from the beginning. You would have been able to adapt a lot quicker to.
And you would have understood the game, the money game.
The money game.
Yeah.
Because it is a money game.
Yeah, we definitely are going to dedicate an episode to finance. I think like really just digging deep and getting dirty with it. Because I think it's so important. And you're right. A lot of people aren't raised, you know what I'm saying, knowing the value of money or knowing about credit or knowing what to do. So I think that would be important for us to really, you know, delve into, because we do like to have a lot of fun on this show, but we definitely want to start going forward, just touching some things that I think we need to touch on.
We can learn.
Absolutely.
And so what was your upbringing like? How did you learn about money?
Thankful to my mom. My mom, you know, I'm foreign. My mom is from Nigeria, so coming over here.
Shout out.
You know, coming over here, she was always like, "Don't mess up your credit. Credit is everything." Like, I knew early, like, never get anything for anyone in your name. Save your money. Like, it was something that was drummed into me coming up. I didn't even know what credit was, but I knew I didn't want to mess it up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I knew that I had to have it. Okay. You know, just hearing that growing up, don't mess up your credit. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't let anybody do it. Like, my mother was very, very on it, which is why I have good credit to this day.
I know you do.
For that. I know. Shut up.
You know that credit score.
You know, so it's just things like that are very important. But I know some people don't have that. You know, but
also,
you know what? It made me scared
and that's the
to spend
difference.
Money, though.
And you know, it's so funny because, you know, like you say, you're foreign, you're from out of the country, and you have a person like myself who is here from the country, and it's like my whole thing, you know, growing up was, you know, fuck credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, credit is something made up, and it is what it is. Pay shit in cash. If you don't got the cash, then it is what it is. You know, and that is, I don't want to say it's the wrong and the right kind of thinking, because you do want to have cash to pay for certain things, but
Absolutely.
Credit is equally as important to get things that you don't have the money for.
There's a balance. There's a balance that needs to be had. I can tell you, I struggle with keeping cash on me. Yeah. Everything for me is with my card, which I'm trying to keep like at least $20 in my purse. But it's like, because you get to see how the money goes. Granted, we have all these apps and trackers things now, but you really get to see how the money goes with the physical cash is in your hands. And also, like, I'm noticing people don't know how to count. I know. No, seriously.
No, seriously.
People are losing basic skills, like, you know, just hand counting money, or, Counting coins. People don't know how to count coins. I can tell you when I like to give exact change, especially when I don't want a lot of change back, depending on what the amount is of what I'm purchasing. I know I can go to like McDonald's, or I can go to the grocery store, I can go to any like housing or hardware store. The cashiers are not counting change. They literally just throw the change in the drawer. And then I started thinking, like, do they know how to count? Like, your drawer is going to be short. If I was the type of person, to give you the wrong amount of change, I'm like, or even, just I've been in a situation where a cashier is giving me too much cash back. I'm like, oh no, this is, no. Oh, they're like, right. Thank you. But it's happening more and more frequently. And it's like, look.
But they trying to automate that. So like now cashiers are not even going to have to do all of it. You give them a 20, they push 20. And the change just come right on out.
But you still have to have those skills. What if you put in the wrong number? And then what?
That's true. I mean,
I know you're not about to call your supervisor to tell you how to do some simple subtraction, but that's what happens. Not everybody has that little coin dispenser, so it's very important to like make sure, as parents anyway, make sure your kids know how to count coins. Make sure your kids know how to write cursive. Just things like that, because they're not writing cursive in school anymore. So you're making sure your child knows how to fill out a check. There are a lot of 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds who don't even know how to fill out a check. And granted, we don't use them often. Exactly. We don't use them often now because everything's done online. But just those things that we used to do, just make sure you teach your
those necessities are very important.
It's very important.
It's very important. And so you say that, your parent definitely instilled the value of credit.
My mom did. Absolutely. My mom did. Yeah.
And she put that in there as far as that is so important.
Yep.
I mean, did she also equip you with any skills on how to manage your credit? Or did she like have a sit down talk with you? Or
not necessarily manage my credit, because growing up you don't have credit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. But just like your parents tell you a lot of things that at the moment it might not seem like you're listening to them, but subconsciously you are taking that in. For example, your mother may tell you my mother always said, always lock your car door, always lock your car door, always lock your car door, to the point where if I'm in my car and it gets late, I hear my mother say, make sure your door is locked. And I click just to check and make sure all 4 doors are locked. Mm-hmm. Just like it'll just come like, yo, like what? So whatever you want to teach your child, just be repetitive with it. Keep drumming it into their heads. I know it may seem like they're not listening to you, but they are listening to you. They are taking it in. Just keep at it.
All right.
It's just a lot of things, I'm noticing, like even, I don't like to talk about what I do professionally. I do, I have something else that I do outside of the podcast, but I'm just noticing there are a lot of skills that our young people are lacking, especially when it comes to financial literacy. Literacy. They are, we got to get it together. We definitely do. I mean, just even knowing how to, one thing I noticed, when y'all go to a restaurant, y'all get your receipt and they show y'all that this is the amount for 20%, this is the amount for 18%, this is the amount for 10%. Those tip amounts are wrong on the receipt. They're typically higher than what actually 20% of your amount would have been. So they're
getting us.
They're getting
because people don't know whether they say 10%, 10%. And it is what it is.
I promise you, test this out when you go to whatever restaurant you go to. I promise you the receipt is gonna, if you're going to like a Jasper's or Ruby Tuesdays or something,
call them out.
Yeah. Just saying, if just check your receipt. What they tell you is 20% of the tip is not 20%. It's typically going to be more. Or for example, just being in the grocery store. What if the power goes out? Like I can't get my groceries if the register's not working or if self-checkout's not working. Like we have to be able to keep things going without these computers. So there's skills we have to have. Knowing how to add 6% tax to your purchase and then adding it and knowing what the total amount is supposed to be. The computer is doing so much for us. Like we are missing things that I just be seeing so much stuff. I'm sorry, but yeah, we'll talk about that going forward. Get a whole show
financial
for you.
literacy. Look,
financial literacy.
Just on what's right.
Financial must-knows. Financial know-how.
And see, my whole thing is this, oxytocin.
What's up?
I feel like when it comes to financial literacy, doing your taxes is like number one on top of that. Like, I feel like a lot of us are just going to people to do our taxes. Unless you have a super business dealing with a lot of money and different things like that. But if you are just working your regular job, 9 to 5, you should be able to do your own taxes, honestly. And I feel like it just takes
really
that
course.
course.
Your taxes, not TurboTax. Just plugging the stuff in and letting letting it do it for you. But I'm telling you, I feel like you're missing out. When it comes to you can't trust nobody to give you everything that you're supposed to have.
I know that's
yeah, putting a little bit of work yourself.
But we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
But last but not least, we gotta touch on the Millennium tour.
Oh Lord,
as most of you know,
touch on the Millennium
your
tour.
girl went to the tour, and I want to let everybody know it is worth the money. I had an amazing time.
Buy insurance on your tickets.
Getting my whole life.
Get your insurance on your tickets.
It really took me back. Like, I just, oh my gosh. Like, you don't even understand. I had such a good time. Like, for the next 4 or 3 days, I had so much energy. Like, shout out to Pretty Ricky. They had an amazing set. I think they had the best set of all. But everybody did.
But you went there to see B2K.
I love B2K, and they did an amazing job. But you always got to give credit to where credit is due. I mean, I wasn't even really on Pretty Ricky like that. I'm sorry, Pretty Ricky.
Sure?
I wasn't.
I could tell you stuttering.
I wasn't, but no, I loved. I mean,
it
was amazing from beginning to end. Shout out for starting on time. It started promptly at 8 o'clock. Chingy was on stage by 8:03.
So it started late then.
No, it started on time.
Ain't nobody there to see Chingy.
No, I know, and that was so sad to me. You know me, I'm on time. I'm gonna get all my money's worth. It wasn't like the show was sold out, but you know people want to come fashionably late, like somebody's watching.
Anybody getting there?
They really missed out on Chingy's performance. He did an amazing
missed out
job.
on what?
What do you mean on what? Shut up! I'm not even gonna go there with you.
We're not even gonna go there.
This is like the best tour. Like, take your ass, go, take your girls, go. It's dope.
Y'all better take your ass there real quick, cause the tour ain't gonna last to the end of the goddamn tour.
It's gonna last.
This shit is
going. Hater.
Listen,
Stop
Raz-B already came out and said what he said.
First of all, Raz-B is on the tour. He's gonna complete the tour because his fans
don't gotta
mean
finish
a lot
it.
to him.
They already know. Without no Raz-B, ain't no B2K.
Just shut up. Anyway,
ain't nobody trying to see three members of B2K.
Like I was saying,
any one of them drop out, it's a wrap.
Number one, like as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by this person. Who he is. It's an amazing tour. Grab a ticket, go. Comes highly recommended from Oxy.
Grab your
enjoyed
tickets before
myself.
It's canceled.
It was nostalgic. It was fun. I mean, I lost my voice.
I never seen you do big of a tour like this. Like,
it was really, really good.
You was jumping into your inner Sweet 16.
I really was.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Listen, I'm glad you went to the first leg of the tour because the second you see niggas just falling over on stage and shit.
Shout out to Baby Blue. I hope he's okay. He was
the
tired.
Niggas is falling over on stage. No, he wasn't tired. Nigga.
He was tired.
Listen.
He was tired.
Don't get your tickets towards the end of the tour. You might be asking for a refund.
They're going
Get
city
insurance
to city,
on them
but
tickets.
they're literally doing like the same thing over and over and over again. And they gotta bring the same energy. It gotta be hot every time.
Every time.
They really putting in work. He probably was a little fatigued or whatever, but I hope he's okay.
Fuck that.
Shut up.
Listen.
You couldn't even do half the things he's doing on that stage. So
that's a motherfucking lie. That's a motherfucking lie. Listen, I could do every move that they done did on that motherfucking stage. Put me on the stage with the Pretty Ricky song, and you gonna see the shit gonna go down.
He cannot. I tell you.
I might be hurting in the morning, but.
You can't do nothing. The only thing you can do that they did is walk out.
Shit, that's a goddamn lie.
That's it.
Okay, but anyway, fuck that B2K tour concert.
You a hater. Your knee gonna pop out and everything.
Look,
stop being a hater, bro.
Their knees gonna pop out. They old ass niggas up there trying to party.
Stop being a hater,
listen, Raz-B, they better tread lightly.
Raz-B. Shout out to Raz-B for all the IG stories and just being so just letting people see what goes on the bus behind stage. Like, I really love watching his stories. He's giving you like the virtual experience of the Millennium tour, like for real.
That's because you went to the first leg of the tour, Oxytoes.
What you mean? I want to go again.
Oxytoes tagged
like that
me
Baltimore
like,
show. I gotta go.
Oxytoes tagged me like,
I have to go again. I have to go again. Too late.
They're not gonna make it.
They are gonna make it.
They're not gonna make it.
They will make it. Let's bet. Let's bet.
Listen, they almost didn't bet. What did you tag me on a damn shade room?
$50. It don't matter. He was at the show.
Shit.
I forgot his credit ain't right. He don't got the $50. And shout out to Intro Pics. My birthday passed. He got me some food and he got me some drinks and he paid. Such a great friend. Thank you.
You know.
That's so nice of you because he's not nice at all.
Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm really,
he's not nice at all. Yeah. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome, Oxytoes. You know, this and that. You know, you get that one a year type thing. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, something wrong, you know, this and that.
So definitely stay tuned. We got the date dropping next week for Drinks and Conversations 10. Make sure you follow Intro Pics on social media and Oxytocin. And you can follow the page at Drinks and Conversations. Let me tell you, we have more shows coming at you, more events coming at you. 2019 is our year. It's going to be lit, so y'all better stay tuned, all right?
10 events in, so you already know what's popping. You know what I'm saying? So we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of here, y'all.
You know it.
Listen, it's going to rock. I can't wait for Drinks and Conversation 10 because Oxytocin, this is something that we've been working so hard for.
Get your grown sexy on. It's about to be lit. Sex and live.
Yeah.
And
so
we
you
out.
already know. Hey.